Damien from Defender 90 Orkney. Welcome to another high country trip. This time we're starting out in Dargo. So we've driven through Dargo, come down McMillan's Road, and we're going to go down Bulltown Spur Track. So we're at that intersection right now. Don't know if you can see that. And quite a sunset happening right now. So yeah, we're going to go down Bulltown Spur and we're going to hopefully camp somewhere along the Crooked River. That's going to be night one. So head down and get down there. We've come down Bulltown Spur and got the camp that we wanted. This was one of our first camp spots ever, me and my wife, who's over there. Hello. Hello. So we came here on one of our first trips. What was it, first or second trip?
It was the first trip, actually.
First trip.
Yeah.
And we had a pretty interesting story here. This was where we went up Billy Goat Bluff. We camped here. We went up, we left everything, even my tools, everything was so green, had like 2 massive boxes full of like probably 3 months worth of food. We were gone for like 5 days. We're just so green. And we left all our stuff here, set up camp. It was summer. We went up to do Billy Goat Bluff. And as we were getting to the top, my rear shock broke, and I had no idea that, I could have just kept driving, but I, shat myself basically, and the shock was bouncing all over the place. Didn't have any tools, had to wait for somebody to get up there. They helped me unbolt the shock, and then I didn't have any dislocation cones at that time, so my coil would half pop out, and I always kept thinking it's going to actually fall out, the whole car's going to sink, where that was never going to happen. So we ended up going some ridiculous way to get back to this camp. We had to do all the crossings of Crooked River Track to get back here. It was just, yeah, it was a pretty epic journey because we were like so green and so inexperienced. So yeah, when we got back here, there was an old couple that rolled into camp that I helped go up Bulltown Spur, because he was a bit worried whether his car could do it. When he was in this like Toyota Land Cruiser 60 series, he had like the whole car not decked out, but just packed full to the brim. It reminded me of one of those, the trains that go through India and all the people are hanging off the side. That's what the car reminded me of. So anyway, he kept going up Bulltown Spur, and then he broke his accelerator cable, and hours later, he rolled down into camp, and he said, "Oh yeah, it's all good. It's all good. There's this plate that the accelerator cable clips onto. I've just got to araldite that together. I'll sit here. If I leave it for 48 hours, it'll be sweet." I go, "Oh geez, that's a bit. I don't know if I'd trust that." He goes, "No, because that's how I had it before." So this guy was like touring around, I think, all of Australia with like an araldited accelerator plate cable thing. So anyway, and then we got back here, and then he chucked on his generator for like 2 hours. Yeah, it was just quite a funny story. So we're here. It's called Stonewall, this camp. It's at the end of Crooked River Track. Beautiful spot on the river. So yeah, we're just gonna kick back. Got the fire going. My chainsaw is blunt. I've got to properly sharpen that. And we're just going to kick back and have a bit of dinner soon. So, yeah. Hello! We're going to be cooking dinner now. So, what we're doing for dinner is some cevape. We're going to cook these and then we're going to put them in like some Turkish rolls. Very basic dinner. Try and keep it basic on the first night because it's a long drive. Get where we got to go. Cook quick, eat quick. And another little one I like is ayvar. If you don't know what that is, it's like a capsicum, eggplant, and roasted pepper relish. Basically, is what it says here. So that's what that is. I love this stuff. I have this with basically all meats, steaks, cevape, whatever. And then we cut up like just raw onion. What are you laughing at? We cut up raw onion and that's basically it. It's very basic, but it's bloody delicious. So these cevape in the Turkish rolls, Turkish bread rolls with onion, raw, and ayvar.
Show us your new beer.
And the new beer. I haven't tried these ones yet. Kiandra Golden Ale from Jindabyne. So, I'm gonna crack that and wrap. If I can, there we go. Not bad. So we've got the cevape on. That won't take long. And then the next thing is to chop up the onion, which is very simple, obviously. What you do is you get a knife and you cut the end off, and then you cut the other end off, and then you peel it. That's probably the hardest part, peeling it. You want to maximize your onion usage. You probably want to keep that layer that I'm taking off, but I find sometimes it can be some of that brownie skin stuff, so I just like to rip off the whole layer, like one decent layer, and just chop it up. It's almost a dice, in fact. I do probably in about fours. That's probably too much onion for just two people anyway. Actually, I might save that. That's probably enough for what we want. That's it. So that's just going to get broken up. And then the cevape. Got to want to pump that heat up a little bit. Once you see that they're like brown like this, you can see that. That's when you know that side's probably done. They're not hard to cook at all. Very easy and simple and tasty. Our table isn't level, so I've got to spread the oil a bit. And that's it, we're almost done. As you can see, Not much to that at all. We'll crack these. Get 2 going for now. I think that'll do us, really, for the amount of tilapia we got there. Chuck this in the fire.
Oh, can't see anything.
And that's it. Cut these open and we're almost there. Rightio, so we're almost there. As you can see, the tilapia got some nice brownness to them. Doesn't take much. Generally you can cook like them in 4 corners, so you can flip them to each bit to get a bit of crunch on all. So I'd say that's about it. Turn the jet boil off. And then go like this. Right, and then I'm going to put on my one Avar, nice and thick. I love this stuff. If you haven't had it, highly recommend it. Macedonians are brilliant at making this. If you can, get a Macedonian variety of it. Mustard, my wifey.
Yeah.
Over the top.
I'll do mine, don't worry.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I'll just prepare mine. And then all it is some onion. Don't be shy with it. Yes, your breath will stink, but your belly will be happy. And that's it, basically. That's a classic Croatian, sort of Bosnian dish. Very simple. You get it like it's like a takeaway. It's like a kebab, the Croatian kebab, some would say. So yeah, that's it. We're gonna eat now. I'm hungry.
Yum.
Morning of day 2. We had a nice night in front of the fire. It's pretty cold. This morning woke up, there was ice everywhere. But sleeping wasn't a problem. We brought a doona this time, and I've bought like a new down jacket, which is really warm too, so I just slept with that. So no problem. So we're just going to have some breakfast, coffee, and then head along Crooked River Track, and then up Basalt Knob Track, I think it's called, and yeah, we'll get onto Blue Rag, and then hopefully over to Mount Murray. So brekkie time. Last night we had some problems with the water working, and it's actually frozen up. So that inside that hose is frozen water. So that gives you an indication of how cold it was last night.
Without you, I would be nothing.
starting Crooked River track. I think there's about 24 or 27 river crossings along this track. I don't think we're going to do all of them, but yeah, it's not a hard track, but there's some cool river crossings on it, so this is the first one. So we've done the Crooked River crossings and all that and got to Basalt Knob track, and there's a road closed sign here, which is a bit disappointing. So I don't know what's to go. Maybe there's a tree down, who knows. So there's another one to go up, which is Brewery Creek track, Brewery Creek Jeep track. So that'll take us to the same spot anyway. But this is the better track generally, so bad luck. Driving on, I think it's Ritchie Creek Road or Ritchie Road or something like that to get to Blue Rag, and just seeing some of the effects of the fires that were happening over the summer. I think this place got hit because there's not much regrowth here. So yeah, pretty barren and burnt at the moment. So yeah, interesting to see. off that Ritchie Road and Brewery Creek Jeep track, and now we're on Blue Rag. We're just going to go to the Trig to have some lunch. It's about 3 o'clock, so we'll have some lunch and then head over to Mount Murray and hopefully find a camp for ourselves there. Yeah, seen a few people out and about today, so it's almost at that Trig. I did see a picture of some snow up there a couple of days ago, but it doesn't look like there's much right now. We can see snow on Hotham though, so yeah.
Whoop.
So here we are on Blue Rag. Beautiful views as always. It's not as burnt out as I thought it would be up here, but yeah, those bits coming in certainly was. So we've had a bite to eat and we're going to head off over to Mount Murray now.
Where did you put my Vicky?
On your seat.
Oh, I thought you drive away from it.
So we're on twin Jeep track now, heading to Mount Murray, and yeah, there's a little bit of snow here, so maybe if the sun hasn't hit the top of Mount Murray, there'll be snow up there too. We shall see. We're coming up to the top of Mount Murray, and we're put our fingers crossed that nobody's going to be up there, or there's at least some room for us to camp up there. About to turn this corner and find out. So we're here, we have set up camp, Mount Murray, a little bit of snow on the ground, not much at all. Just going to kick back, got the fire going, and we're going to have chicken curry for dinner tonight. What flavour did we get?
Curry flavour.
No, there's some other, it was like mango or something, wasn't it?
No, it was a mango.
Well, anyway, whatever flavour it is, bit of chicken thigh and rice. What do we got? Oh,
Mild chicken curry.
mild chicken curry, there you go. All right. So we're going to cook that up, and yeah, beautiful sunset just now as we set up camp. Really nice spot here. How you going? We're cooking dinner. We're going to do chicken thigh mild chicken curry. So all we're doing here is going to get an onion, going to get a capsicum, we've got chicken thigh, we've got brown rice, and we've got the mild chicken curry sauce. We may have a lot of that, but anyway. And we're just going to cook it and eat dinner. So chicken thigh is cooking, it's a bit frozen. Everything's icy here, so you see some ice there. But anyway, chicken thigh is cooking. I've cut up the onion and capsicum, so we'll just bang all that together very shortly. So just put the onion in, saute that up a little bit, get it nice and soft. Then I'll add the rice to that. Then chuck in the chicken, cut that chicken up, cut it up into little pieces. Add the sauce, and whooshka, we're eating. So we're just about ready to eat. Just adding the capsicum and chicken to the curry. Just cook this up a little bit and we should be ready to go. So we're done. Chicken curry, mild chicken curry. All done, ready to eat.
Morning of day 3. We've woken up to a pretty foggy morning, as you can see, or can't see much. So yeah, we're deciding where we're going to go today. Just looking at the map, there's a few options. Probably want to try somewhere where we haven't been before. So if I look at the map here, we're up here at Mount Murray Twins Jeep. We could go down Tea Tree Range and into sort of Humphrey or Wanagata and camp there, and it wouldn't be too long of a drive. So again, gonna make some breakfast and slowly pack up. Everything's like super wet. So yeah, make some brekkie and slowly pack up and head off. So yesterday on Blue Rag, I thought I heard a noise, and I was right. Oh no, it's both of them now. And basically, yep, there's no nut or bush on that front shock. And oh no, so there is there. This one's still here. So driver's side's all right. But we've got a missing nut. So yeah, that's rattling around, which isn't fantastic. So I'll see if I can bodge something up to keep that in place now. Stopping to have a better look at what the fires have done here. We're on that T Range Road or whatever it's called, and heading over to Waterspur track to get into the Wanangata and Humphreys River. And yeah, you can just see that everything's like hammered here. It's absolutely barren. It's been stripped bare. So yeah, not much regrowth happening either.
You really see it.
on Humphrey River track. We're looking for a camp. We've got here in good time, so it's really good. And yeah, hopefully we'll set up early and kick back and then start thinking about a lamb shoulder in the camp oven for dinner.
Nothing?
I believe we've found our camp for the night. We're on the Wanangata Valley track. This is a bit of an interesting setup here. Haven't seen this one before. Personalised carved throne, bar, whatever you want. Skull. I think we found our camp for the night. Hello, it's dinner time on the Wanangata River camp. So, if you saw the last high country trip I was on with my dad, he did a lamb. We did it in the camp oven. I think it was a shoulder as well. And that's inspired me to do my own little version. So, we've got a boneless lamb shoulder and we've got, that's 1 kilo. And we've got some sweet potato and some onion. I've just, if you come closer here, you'll see some slits there. I've put 2 cloves of garlic in there. And now, I'm just gonna put some spices and stuff over it. So a little bit of pepper. Don't be shy. A little bit of vegeta, so that's a Croatian spice. Don't need to go bananas with this stuff because it's, you get a lot out of a little bit. Some Italian herbs we'll chuck on there. I've also got some rosemary we brought from home. Just grab that. So we've got a couple of sprigs that my wife picked off the, we've got a rosemary bush thing at home. So probably just chuck one in that hole one in maybe in that hole. Just chuck it in there. And then maybe just top it off with a little bit of paprika. Not too much. That's it. And then when the oil that we've got that has frozen thaws out, just going to put a bit of oil over this. It's about half an hour every half a kilo, so we're looking at about an hour cooking time. So this, there's probably way too much meat for us too, but we'll take it back to my barker, which is my grandmother. Rightio. Let's have a look.
I'll come from the other side. But oh yeah.
I'm gonna say it's pretty much done. You know what we didn't put? Oh, we didn't bring potato, did we? Hang on.
There are potatoes in there.
Yes, sweet potato. Oof.
No, I bought potatoes too.
Yeah, I forgot to put them in.
Oh no!
Anyway, we got sweet potato. So, lift the lid. It's been resting for 10 minutes or so. Oof, that looks so good and it smells delish. I'll grab it like this.
I can't see it properly, Paul.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's alright. There. Your sweet potato. You know what? We'll even chuck a bit of onion in there.
Yes, please. I'll take big chunk, please.
Ooh, even those juices.
Oh yeah, no, you need to like use the juices too.
So, now, this has some string around it, which is not doing much. It's already burnt. Oh, that smells so good.
There's a bit more here. And here.
Alright. Oof. Alright, so just strip this string. I'll cut it into a couple of pieces that seem good for some dinner. There we go. This is boneless. Oof. That's perfect. So I'll put that there. And that's a big piece of lamb, but I'll take that.
And the rest is for Baka.
And that's it. So we're going to enjoy this dinner. Thank you for watching.
Yum.
Last morning we're here. Oof. Watch out for that rock. Pretty cold this morning again. Ice everywhere. Made a bit of coffee. We're gonna make bacon and eggs again. And then pack up and start heading home. So as I said before, we'll be going up via Zika Spur onto Howard Plain Road and out through to Licola. So it's been a good trip. So we'll have some breakfast. That's the end of the trip. We're here on Tambaritha Road at the Wellington River Bridge, just airing up, and time to go home. It's been a good trip. The tracks to me in the high country are now like they're either easy or really, really stupid, steep and hard. There's nothing in between anymore from what I see, but it's always good to go camping here. So it's been a great trip and I look forward to the next one, and it probably won't be for a while up here as the closures start after this weekend. So thank you very much for watching.